Konnichiwa, minasan. Kirito here. Welcome back to a brand new video, or actually a remake video because, like yesterday, yes, I just been mean-spirited and probably got some of the words that were managed to say, but at least I'm trying, just to point out, the words that I'm trying to say, even some evidence that I would like to point out. So, with that being said, please do not harass Ajax or anyone that I criticized or anything like that. Just please don't. It's look, it might be better if you don't. Just so please don't. Now, let's get to this video. Now, as you can see, from Ajax's video, that he comparisons the original and the traced. So, let me give you this, okay? The original had the part, of the eyebrows, and, even the original parts right there. And the problem with the tracing, it looks like some sort of bootleg what you get from China. One of those eBays, like getting an Android that cheap. This is one of those. And I advise, do not do this kind of art like this, because that will be stealing and be harming the copyright law. So, now I had to say, to these flowers right here, these flowers are a bit different, but it doesn't mean that it's not the same to the original. Now, about the original, it looks nice. Looks very detailed, but the strange thing is, the flower that was right in her hand, that one looks completely identical. Now, for those of you that really want to know anything about the fan art, copyright law, or anything like that, I will show you how to follow these kinds of rules so that you don't need to do this next time. So you ready? Here we go. Now, as you can see here, like I just looked up no tracing art, and here we have this answer. So we have, this right here. Tracing as part of your own work is valid use of a tool to develop a finer quality finished drawing, to copy your own drawing, or to incorporate studies into another work. Tracing has value on its own. It's not cheating in that sense, but it is cheating when you copy someone else's work. You see that? You see that? This is what Ajax is doing. Now, if you look back to Ajax's video, that he's tracing, less than 30 seconds. He got everything, like the original character and even the colors, the different colors, less than 30 seconds. Now, as you can see here, as we comparison, to the tracing of Ajax to Sonic OC recolors. Now, so Sonic the Hedgehog is copyrighted to Sega, and what they're doing is completely, and I mean completely stealing right now. Why they're making recolors and why recolors suck. Let me tell you this. Okay, let me tell you this right now. Recolors, tracing, is a bad part of art. If you want to make fan art, then please do it creativity. Do not be ended up look like this. This is important. And the important part of the law, do not cheat, do not trace, and do not ever do anything what these guys had to do this. I know this is completely idiotic, for their own ways, because I know why they're doing this, and it's completely illegal, according to the law. Now look at this here for an example, for fan art. Yes, I looked up JoJo, for an example. You see this here? This is creativity. For a Happy Mother's Day thing. This is not stealing. This is, your own fan art. This is your own work. that you put onto there, and that's really nice. When you create something like this, and probably more of this, like the Comic Sans, comic art, whatever this is called, it looks cool. It looks cool. I had to give it to you. Now, if you make this, that's fine, but please, just please don't trace and try to steal the original copy of, the art. That is illegal according to the law, and you forgot to follow it. Now, this is what happens when you don't actually follow the law, and some people accused you of stealing art because you're tracing over the original art piece. So, that in mind, I can see the comparison, and it looks identical to me, or identical to us. So, in conclusion, Ajax, if you're watching this, please don't trace ever again. Just do it with, your own creativity. You can do anything like the rest of us artists do. Just please do not trace, with the same kind of art piece. Do not make it look identical. I know what you're trying to do, and I know you're trying to finish off the colors, but finish off the colors won't work. And I need you, to draw it on your own instead of tracing it. Because tracing is the part of plagiarism, and you need to follow the copyright law. I need you to, and I need you to follow it when you become an artist. Because this is important when it comes to artists and even fan artists. So, now, about Ajax's videos, they were mediocre, yes, but not as mediocre, but completely bad. I had to give you this right now. So, with that in mind, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the next video. Sayonara.